It's like, I'm always so new here.
Oh, there you go.
What you looking for?
Look at the.
Oh, man.
Well, now here, I don't know what you were. Next to you, how much? This is the field.
Okay.
This is where all the. Where I put all the manure and meat.
But it is the time.
Yeah.
The tension and has five. So you need five.
On the sports, so.
Okay.
The.
Oh, you there.
Thinking about putting that on one day.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to get out there, but.
Wow.
Yes, I mean, it wouldn't take,
The thing is,
I mean, just to get that little bit of thing easy out there.
how are we gonna do it?
Yeah, it's all time. Fine there, it's a little bit. You want one of these?
No, I just want you to take a spoon,
Saffron?
take a good amount of this
It's
and spoon it like that. That's enough. And the small ones. One, two,
Yeah.
three.
Yeah.
I know I've got a couple smaller ones. I thought I did.
Maybe I should.
We'll find them. If not, we can, I have bigger ones.
So I would, Billy,
Are these?
Terry. The name Wells.
No, just sit on the outside. That's the short version. Yep.
Agent.
So back there, we got
After man. And it's gonna be much more, but it's not really.
on the outside.
But it's gonna be mainly like, it's a, he would know a lot more about it than I do. But I would say you still need ten that here.
Yay,
So I put
Jim,
12
got
cans.
tasting spoons here.
Yeah.
Okay, do you take some of those small glasses and put tasting spoons in them? And then
It's a 22. I mean,
somewhere
that's
here, I have
close.
some oyster crackers.
So, you know, for an acre, that would
And
be.
2 cups of oyster crackers. I'm not sure I understand what you mean with the oyster crackers. So what do you mean to do with these? The little cup here? Just take one and put a bunch of spoons in. Okay. And you're going doing one of them, just one for each table. Because they can shake.
Yeah.
And then I want you to come back to the take one of them. So when they use the spoon, they have trash.
So we go out and put the full rate of K nine on WD. About 2.5 acres.
Just put one of those on each table. They're gonna be the oddballs.
So that other 22 is gonna be this, that bag. 2%.
Right, okay.
So in order to get the full 22 pounds, you need 100 pounds per acre. And you can get there quicker if you go in and use something like murate. With the 60. Some higher in potash. That's up to you. If you want to use, you just want to get one thing to be done with it. If you want to get half of it with murate and half of it with sand, it would still get you there the same way. And then, like I said, you need to come in and use something to use the information. That would be, on 2.5 acres, that would be about, yeah. Right. Yeah, about 70 pounds.
Okay.
Really, if you were gonna do that, I'd probably do 50 pounds murate and then come in with 1 pound. So.
Like TJ
Got
Maxx
some
or
modern-
something like that.
Because you're gonna need
Sometimes
that
we'll have
modern
odd
anyway.
jobs, yeah, I pick them up there, and some I've got, red bee. Oh, you got there.
That's what it was. But it's not because the reports always say add nitrogen.
We
Because
need
they have
water sometime.
nitrogen loses.
But I do not have
But
that.
it's in the soil and and not all it's plant available, so they always recommend that.
I'm gonna figure 68 for her, yes. Oh. Don't be shitty.
Yeah. So add that nitrogen there, but also just gives it that kick, it really gets some length on it.
Right, yeah.
Really get the height, really get some good growth, and then
Yeah, well,
you need a lot of.
Your sugar level.
Yeah.
I suppose the glycemic response.
Yeah, you probably got, if you're someone probably holds a fair bit up.
Things are good for you. Okay, how'd you get ready?
Well, there's a lot, but plus,
Pin on you by chance?
I don't.
Okay.
That's what you
What kind of food do you need? Something that will work. This, yeah. All right, so we're talking about a Sharpie,
Yes, sir.
that work? All right, I have, yes, I can get it to the front desk here. So.
How's vacation?
Something called somebody, they said, I think, okay. I figured I was good. That's me. I figured it in the first. I'm fine. Nothing else. I was, so. Maybe we'll put this in the truck.
At the same use the overall development. The director of, FSA still has to come in. They deem them necessary.
So that's fine.
Here's one.
I'm sure you got furlough yet or not.
No, but I didn't do anything. Close it, look up the day. It's there. First, these that we thought they were.
Perhaps just.
It's good. It's a lot better than it was. Johnston.
No. I don't. The song says.
You're all fine. They're like.
Sounds
really
bad.
bad.
Well, it's like, you know,
Sorry.
between tasting, that's one. That's right.
So you got everything else?
They're looking for a market. I didn't find So, but.
Maybe some,
Oh.
might get some of that, bee sting there.
I thought you. But.
That's right.
I'm doing his route.
She always-
Actually, this round will work. I think middle.
I'm not saying it's
So it should be mostly over.
Have I had these? And what's this in front of you about Saturday?
This one can't.
So.
Give it a try. Jack talked to, our meetings. Bad shape.
Probably for you.
Oh, I felt a little bit.
That's not what she made that.
He turned that.
And you did.
So,
Is that
He
the,
had this weight or something like that. He's got lots.
But I also want to break.
And one of my friends from the church works for the company that brings these.
I think you choose what you want.
He, that, somehow they made the connection, I guess because that guy's from Fort Oaks.
I'm not
That's
real
what
good.
he told us.
Okay.
Very nice to-
I am a beekeeper, I like the bees. The honey is just a second.
That's what I think.
It's just accidental.
Yeah, I'm serious.
That's kind
I
of.
use the honey to pick.
The honey is tomato, the honey's not really better.
Yeah, you know, so what, I love the bees, I watch them,
My wife had a cousin
them doing their thing,
that had it, and then
so.
that
I
cousin
gotta steal mine.
had a son. Ended up with.
So,
I guess it's.
yeah. But,
Yeah.
take your food, yeah. Take a napkin, yeah.
Yes.
Take a bunch of ones on
Right on there is.
Summer plants.
I'm not sure what your penny tasting if I don't have that.
Right, this one is it. That's number one, just so I can remember. Okay. You're gonna go here around the top way. And you're gonna put this on that, right? Yep. And you cannot tell anybody which one you spooned into which. Granulated. Yes. Can you get it out? You might get it. They're small ones are. Water diffusers.
Water fisher's gonna be, well, there's one right there.
So I'm gonna put money in here. There's that is no. How about? No, they're not. Found another. How two so far. Okay.
Look like the ones
All
that-
right. I've given you all
The
the
cabinets
cabinets.
things are up there.
This one.
These are the ones.
Right.
Maybe need more space.
Cause I figure we can just.
I think right now, we're gonna need spoons definitely for the next.
The tasting spoons are right there in that
Yeah,
box.
no, they're on the table already. Good thing we had those too. Feel better, John, I'm sorry to hear about your leg.
Did you do something to your leg?
Yeah, I moved. Afraid of that.
How old was your leg?
Did you ever try salon pumps that,
No,
adhesive pain reliever?
I'm about to.
Oh, no.
Because the, consequences. There.
This is now solid. It's not coming out.
We have a microwave.
Yep, we do, just put it in there for a 10
Try,
seconds.
try 10 seconds, maybe 15.
Make sure they feel better.
No,
Spark it up a little
I
bit.
just looked at it this one.
They'll want to respect.
Which back table? Oh.
All right. All right. So I guess just a couple, you just put something out. And we can have seconds. Everybody gets every seat at the same time.
She's not gonna chintz anybody.
That's right. Let's do this right. Slot machine.
I'm just.
He's just passing the brush.
I don't need to be there.
It's a toku. I can get to. The old fashioned way. To the back table.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Tuna. Luna last name Dick. He is. I wasn't expecting so soon. Oh, she's a beautiful dog. I mean, you really. They took her right away. Thank you. Yes, there's three, but hit just a couple of things and then pass it. Okay, okay, I'm not gonna get into it. There's more manuka honey sold than actually it's produced. You know that? Manuka, I know that was sourwood, but that's the same with manuka? Yes.
Same with local.
Well, what do they make manuka out of? They're gonna adulterate it. What's
Beekeepers, would we ever do that?
What's adulterated manuka made with?
Penicillin.
Seriously.
I was gonna say local honey or, you know, Chinese honey or something like that.
So,
Just a guess.
I'm sorry, what?
Let's not our guess from Telegraph.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Those things are a little pricey.
find a company going bankrupt. Right now, if you had $36 million, there's a nice place in North Carolina mountains for sale.
Oh, yeah,
It's got radio telescope,
there's. And what would you do with radio telescopes?
look at everything.
Just sit there all day long,
And
huh?
NASA built it in the '60s, and it helped them get the first pictures of birds from off of Earth.
They were the first ones to peer into the sky, is what you're saying.
Yeah, to get pictures. So they're not really rare.
You have sworn napkins somewhere?
That was
Probably back when I was cousin, yeah. Look at the napkins, okay. What's the next one?
Okay. I'm thinking about doing rapeseed.
But bingo.
Found out.
Yes. Jimbo. So, what of it?
About.
Okay.
What of it?
You can read, or.
Downside is, see if I can record it. But if I have to read it, the new thing, is have to tell customers.
Not your problem. Not your circus, not your monkeys, as they say.
A bit just 2 or 3 glasses, you're fine.
Say what?
Do like 2 or 3 glasses, because these last ones, they do
Pass
pass
this
this.
around, okay,
Yeah.
okay. You know that.
I think it's number 4. Yeah.
Can't see anywhere.
So what's in the cups? Now, what's in the cup? What's in the cup?
Oh, these cups, nothing. Not yet.
Cups, maybe water? Let's see, what's the cups?
The paper cups is, they're for water.
For us to drink.
What time is it? Oh, it's honey in there. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, the other, the glasses are. I don't think we need a whole lot, it's palate cleansing water. Yeah, they are, perfect.
Make sure that every table has one, it's different, like this kind of glass.
There's something on this table.
So you put water in these. Every chair.
It looks like all the tables have the flash.
Okay.
The white.
And each table should have a one and two. And after that, crazy.
You do know that people that are sitting, gonna end up doing come up out of it. Just a second.
1, 2. 1, 2. One, two. Yep, they all have 1, 2.
What are you saying now? That's right. What are you saying?
She wanted me to check, make sure that
Oh.
I have a 1 and a 2.
And after that it gets crazy, because 3, 4, and 5 are just kind of spotted out there.
Okay. That works. That's extra 4. Is that what they're doing?
No, I don't think so. Okay, so we got what else on the left? We have 5 glasses, we have one there,
That's it.
Okay, we didn't use them all because we were gonna share.
Yeah. The later ones, they'll just pass it.
All right, so let me take the clean glasses.
There's next chair that was, so. No, it's chairs anyway. Well, it's not the mail that we got, I'm just bored. And there's a full picture there on that table as well. Oh. So, yeah, I'm just popping them up. Randy's our palace. Everybody need a spit cup? We're not that formal, are we? Still have a full pit. You want me to pour this one out? We're here. We'll just leave these. Here. You know what, just put, we're not gonna be sitting, that way we can just pass it. But this should be funny.
You did.
All right.
Thank you.
Where did
Just
you
check.
check this? University of California. Berkeley. You can type in, you can type in Honeywell, University of California, Honeywell. That's California. University of California. Thank you. Yeah, it's a good spoonful. Not a bad spoonful. Loving spoonful is also good. Yes, Mary Poppins. Spoonful of sugar. Yes, right. And believe me, that works when you can't get your kids to take their medicine. It does. It does.
I will everybody in from the kitchen out here, we'll start at out here.
Okay. Honey, you still taking it, it's not coming off the spoon. I can't finish it.
Right.
Why not? And then you're gonna be. Down the rest of the room. All right. There's a method to your madness, you're a sin.
There is? Where?
Oh, cow. Yeah. Meeny, meeny, money, mo. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things where something. If they have a number or a letter on, I've used it. I have this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. This is that one, this one. That's just something. There we go, 1, 2, 3. They just should have been one glass. Cause these are kind of the, volleys.
Gray,
No, that's the
brown.
If you want to, that's pretty cool. You use it for years. I go to the farmer's market and I see that. My son's getting married. I've done that one. That one's here. So this is for. This is great. Have we done anything else? That one. This one. Something that's really gonna have a contrast. That's what I'm, yeah, that's. So what do you think? So that's for me. That, but he's probably the only one. I know, I never thought about the bees, and I was really did not. Funny. We know what it is.
I had that one in a water lot. This canyons with this. That's so great. And it need to be just one.
Just do one.
I know.
Are you saying issues?
Yes.
No, you don't. That's what it usually.
He goes walkabout.
Oh, that is about here.
You get used to going walkabout.
Well, it's a lens room, but the lights are off in there.
Well, I'm not gonna touch that when we get to the house.
So he thinks, did you see him sit down?
Yeah, so you just sitting there.
He thinks it's mites. He thinks it's mites. He said mites are terrible. You haven't had a bad year.
No, my counts are still.
He said it was really bad. He thinks maybe it was mites. He don't know that
Well,
much about
when's
this.
the last time you did a count?
Well, I just did that one, the one we did, and it wasn't that bad. But he said he needed to do an alcohol wash or the soap wash because it's, so I didn't do enough this year, I don't think. I think they gave me, like 2 of them just like that, back to back.
I'm with Evans, there sounds more like it's something outside.
That's what, this is the second year. Last year, around the high, they left me. About lots of high, my beginner. How about this time?
Maybe it's time to go get a golf.
Get a what?
The office, the inspector, the inspector.
Oh, you said it, yeah. I'm gonna have to do something. So I got some real.
I don't have any money.
I tried to make it a vanilla pipe. It's in there. So I'll give you one of my opinions. It's just, it's not bad. And when I made it, it kind of got sticky, but now people are saying it's not bad. It's not like super.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate two of the things here. It's like this heavy tasting, I won't, because it'll be too sweet for me.
Maybe some, what's the powder?
There's no powdered sugar.
What's that called?
That's honey.
Although-
But probably something for your palate. I'll let Evan be all the honey I have.
Yeah, so I'm disappointed. It's like, now I have to get a.
But now you remind me, you launched last year's hive about the same time. It makes me wonder if it's environmental. Like the farmer in the area is spraying it on the side.
No anything, no, there's no peculiar smells anywhere around, and I've never since we've been there. But, you know, our smell and their smell are a whole nother world, but if it was. I
Yeah,
don't see
but it could be
it.
100 miles away.
Yeah.
Well, it could be the dropping dead out in the field.
I agree with you. Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but something that the office might be able to do, I don't know if they charge it, that's just you could do it without.
I think they did usually say no. I think we discussed.
I was gonna say he could run a test, he takes some dead bees for them, do an analysis on it, see if anything turns up.
But like on the bottom, that's normal. No, there was no evidence of
So is that
that,
last?
you know, when you got robbed.
Three codes stopped at the same time.
Maggie handled it.
She's busy trying to think of it. I think she's an answer.
No, on the last, no.
I got all my claims. Check it out.
Don't take it, no.
The thing is it.
Hey, I hope somebody-
Yeah, I mean.
That'll be something.
Did you try to leave a message for him today or?
No, I had, the kids closed on the house today,
That's Heather.
so had to deal with that, and then go furniture shopping, and the one. So you can't- you can't see- We gave them credit card sheets. So the same-
Oh, so now babysitting is in the backyard.
Maybe, you know, that's grandkids, so it's a good.
That's the one.
They used to. It's funny.
No charge.
Huh?
Yeah. It is good.
You know, complain about. Oh, so you don't. I never did, but they want some other fast. You know, now it's like, I go there, sorry, I don't know. I don't know how it works. Don't mind them.
Oh, so we got a puzzle that might keep you.
Did you tell you what happened to your church?
Yeah,
And
and
it does that one last.
we don't know the continuing.
Because I'm still.
But that court date, November 5th, so. I finally talked to Virginia, she's not gonna go to church anymore, she's gonna watch online. I just don't want to bury it.
Not
Actually, there you go.
lined up for this.
Still.
This is always entertaining.
It's like.
I
You're
got
gonna
always,
like-
I don't trust them, they're just.
You look at it.
And I did not have my chapstick. You know what a chapstick is? Okay. First I found it.
Get his big dog.
But you gotta get them on.
It's
Some point. Forgiveness. That was a little tricky.
That's fine.
Someone come in there and shoot up a church. That's not church. This is going on during church, this is a person serving, two different spirits. And that's what they got related.
This is how you use certain lady. But no, what's the,
I can't remember. I told you, we didn't need it all down. I wanted to pass.
Which is later, which is very.
well, see what I
Oh,
was
yes,
wondering is it offshoot religion? Or is it one of your, what I call five civilized religions?
Oh, it's a regular religion. It's, you know, every religion.
I don't think this is an academic enough.
It's almost like, some stuff. Oh,
A honey in the mirror. Oh, well, that's more like my religion.
Yes.
it was kind of hard.
And you hear one of those, no,
But,
there's, the church has a.
yeah, well, in terms of membership, but
We're married at this point.
We were married in the backyard of the Unitarian Church.
Well, because it was a nice day. We're just talking. Okay?
Around junior college's football team.
Maybe class.
Because we could not get married where we want to be married if you colleges. No, the stadium was right behind. Right behind them.
The Unitarian Church and the Union College Stadium, about 2 blocks apart. In parts, you can hear it.
You know,
I'm a
tatter.
Offered by B sources.
But yeah, we heard about that. My buddy with Rudy, that you hear me talk about. Wait a minute. That sounds like a church we got the other day. Says, wait a minute, is that all you know? Yes. I didn't even know that was a word.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I.
Well, they're going to be similar, but not just because he wants a different town.
Yeah. Water. I said, I'll go you. Yeah.
You know how well he shares.
Which one?
Go send you.
Everybody
Yeah, you can.
has different preferences. We have different preferences because.
Oh, I gotta tell you about
Geez,
going back to the.
we have different
I'm
experiences.
sitting there at the pilot station.
I remember when I was pregnant, I could not walk past this German restaurant.
Chevy comes in.
Got nauseous.
Well,
I don't know, just something, when I was pregnant, just something would set me off.
14388.
But I want German food.
5263. I was gonna have to say, no, I'm Beyonce.
I keep forgetting that.
Okay, they had one. Did you want? I said I had a house and
There it is.
disappeared.
I don't like keeping other women's numbers.
Pretty
Fly, because I don't want you thinking I'm calling and. I have.
You will find with,
But I have called you.
yeah, with us, it's covering one another's hands.
I just,
Comment about.
she can see it, and she's 100% inside her, she is struggling. Going back to church, because she's so. You don't go to church.
Is it shoe fly?
No, they actually don't say that. This is the church for me.
Oh, those are cute.
Really?
Yeah, so what happens? You read the article. I'm a team lead. Every day I serve, I'm in charge, certain of the greeters and stuff like that. It's just getting everybody in conversations and stuff like that. Anybody got a problem? So I get like, I'm sitting.
I like.
Y'all don't sit down. Go sit outside.
That's our little place. They've
Every
got,
Sunday,
they don't.
have a meeting.
Okay.
Well, during that, the week prior, we send out a text. You know, for sure. Get to wear your blue shirt, if you don't have a blue shirt, but you don't have a shirt.
So what else? Did they have
He
bees?
gets in there. He, I can go out there.
There's
I'm sure. Apparently, that's a fire inside. Big old ninja. He got all that. So he's wearing a shirt. And I said, he said, he's, when you can't wear that shirt. It's not because of me. It's passion. They come all the time to make sure everybody's wearing a shirt. And that's what, so new people can see us. That problem can come to us.
It's your uniform.
It's our youth. So he said, all right, guys, we're like this. Just to me. This is next. take it.
Yeah.
So I
They got two sheets of their something, they're like.
put the phone, anybody wants the phone, so.
Yeah.
$6.
Oh.
Take one of your.
Go up there.
$6.
And then,
For both.
take it from.
That's right.
Up to them. Yeah. It's up. And he's like, yeah, I want to talk.
I said, how much are they? I said $10.
Right.
But not really bad. I actually, it's just, they got something that's 80% off.
Or buy a bike and stuff there. Johnston, all that, you know, like that.
Yeah.
Go
One
watch
of them, there's a price for everything.
Go to the kids section, they're going, oh. And so, I'm just waiting, I'll see you try to. And then I turn around. I said, it's a great shirt. I said, but you can't wear it. It's got a lot of churches.
I had my hand out.
No. No, so I'm who punches me in the face. I can't, I said, I'll turn that on. And, I said, what? And punch you in the face. I punch you in the face. Flash. I like it. Same thing about that. Wow, that is, my other servant, my.
Yeah.
Those calls.
Make sure you know what
She
you're
starts
selling.
screaming.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, yes.
She goes like.
Yeah.
You got it.
He was trying to take it. It's not something like that. Instead of, well, yeah, instead of acid wash, it's just a dog, something like that. Yeah.
And this, that, nothing.
Yes, you got it.
She's screaming, she still wouldn't let me even nod.
And it's a hard lesson.
It wasn't her, I wasn't gonna touch it. So.
They're sort of
Sheriff.
hard.
Sheriff, couldn't even still wouldn't let me do it. Sheriff, still tell sheriff, you got it, if you want something, because I drug in the sheriff. Then the other members of the church come there, and they're all calm down, so I finally got to get out of the way. So I had to go, they come, folks, out, I'm going to hysterical, this, that, and she's screaming and crying. And then at one point, in the foyer, and the pastor's down there, it's so light, it says, you guys, you part of this problem too. I'm like, whoa, okay, so we go back to the team and calm down, and we end up leaving, the pastor comes back. And at night, he comes to the house. We're talking. I'm gonna worry about it. Well, first of all, that, so I'm standing there, sheriff, back on my ass, the sheriff says, can I touch your heart? Absolutely. One of the members, he said, no, you don't want anything, I need to think about it. You need for assistance in the Corinthians. It's down on forgiveness.
What does that have to do with
It's
the
about
rights of
forgiveness.
the child?
That's, now, so anyway, so I didn't, sheriff said, you know, fine, if you want to, and this, that, and that. So Morris said, you know, the church, we need to take care of this. So the pastor comes over that night, if I tell the kids we have it, we're talking, he's all worried about Ivy, that she's operating. You know, you're not usually.
I
We
did
don't
not
go
see
over
it
there,
when
so
I was
this, that,
saying.
and other thing.
What you mean?
So I brought
Then
in
we have
a
the kids over, and I tell them, I don't want to.
and put them on the counter,
Thinking that he's not.
and I don't see it.
Right? Because this is our church, they should.
No,
Act of violence, that should not be allowed.
now one year, so much that you want to clean in the cabinet or something.
So this, that, and other thing. So then he gets straight, he calls me back. On the phone. I have a template. So I get a template, I have my issues too.
So you
So he
haven't
calls
seen
me,
mine.
so he calls me like a day or two later and says, hey, I can set it up, and.
They sit on the outside of the
Everybody's
table.
everybody's telling me, it's like, you know, he's wrong, but he's hurt. But all these questions, you know. So everybody wants. So yeah, long story short, he comes up to me.
That's when there was a lot of people. We had two players.
They sit on the outside of the table.
Okay, this is my first time on Talk to Terry about coming out to see us, and she suggested. We guys $25. It's like, yeah, usually it is, you know, but we're gonna make it worse. Talk about the,
So anyway, I'll mention about 2 years.
Thanks. Frank Wine. That's what
So I.
Since this past.
What company started?
A couple years ago, I had.
This is a rough start.
Black spots.
We treated, I treated.
Give up, like,
5 weeks.
he's absconded that, he did it. So I just hope.
And then the screen board. Get that picture. Oh,
That's smaller.
Did you?
Yeah, I had almost no guidance. That's why I treated buildings today.
I said.
That's what it comes to.
And, you know, half here, yeah, but.
Yeah.
Market,
So these bees, there is a lot of.
my experience.
That, if he does anything that exacerbates your.
But it's a tool.
Really attempt to.
Yeah, well, it was. Like 3 and a half months.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
It's kind of like. And I was thinking, that's why a lot of. Yeah, So I thought I would put up a trap. So I got him taking out back and. I tried to as well. It was real small. I set up a mentor and the second one.
Tomorrow.
Fine.
How come bottom is pretty strong? Oh, I see.
Right opposite Cleveland Road, just.
That's a lot of people.
What?
Five.
Is this about everybody?
So I'm looking forward to this.
Okay, all right. Well, welcome to your first experience of honey tasting. I'm Terry Wilson, beekeeper for too many years, I don't want to count, okay? I went to a certified tasting class many years ago. And if this was a professional tasting, you would have slips of paper in front of you that listed all the honeys and how to grade them. It'd be like a wine tasting or tea tasting, coffee, chocolate, something like that tasting. If you've ever been to a tasting, okay? All right. So I want you to ask me questions and I'm going to ask you questions because this is a give and take, okay? And the first question I'm going to ask you is, how do you taste? Okay, what else?
Smell.
Smell? What else? Your eyes? Do you use anything else? Ah, you're right. I saw that. He went like this. Feel. Because we've all put too many crackers in our mouth. And so, okay? That's feel. And then we taste other things like ice cream or cheese, and we get that nice smooth feel, okay? Who in this room has not tasted crystallized honey? Oh, come on, you've not tasted crystallized honey? Okay, you did this afternoon. Yes, you did. Okay, so we're gonna start out and you have a smaller glass. This one that has a white powder in it. And I did one of these for the state, a tasting for the state conference many years ago, and somebody said, are we gonna do lines? Sure, we're gonna do lines. Now, and you also have spoons. You have an empty cup for trash spoons. You have water cups. And I know there's some napkins floating around, okay? We lost the oyster cracker. They got up and walked away. All right, so first thing I want you to do is pinch your nose, get a spoonful of the white powder and taste it. Keep your nose pinched.
Almost like this. Taste it.
You need to take out, pinch your nose, put it in your mouth, taste it. And after it's gone down, you can let your nose go. Pinch your nose so you cannot smell it. So,
Wow.
what are you tasting? You smelled it.
No.
Did it just taste sweet? If you were holding your nose, would it just tasted sweet? If you inhaled while you were tasting it, then you got what flavor? Cinnamon, okay? Did you expect the cinnamon? No. Because a lot of things that we see, hear, they don't always jive with what we taste. Okay? Now, how many people know how many things do we taste? What are the basic tastes? Salt, sour, bitter. I got sweet, sour, bitter and sour kind of go together. No, not spicy.
Umami.
So, umami is one of them, yes. Yes. But most of them, almost all of them will fall upon this wheel. This is called a honey wheel. University of California, and I want to say it's Berkeley. They do a lot of honey, pollination, bee research. And they come up with this, and they model this after, forgot the blender chart, one, two. But what you will see is when you taste something, you'll get an initial taste. Caramel, woody, herbaceous, fruity, maybe animal. When I went to the class, we tasted some that was like, oh, please don't ever give me that again. One of them tastes like the, shall I say, they needed to chuck out the hen house. Yeah. But they all, you can always find or figure out what you're tasting. I don't care what it is. If you look at a wheel like this, and you start somewhere like fruity, berry, citrus, dried fruit, tree fruit, tropical fruit, most of us can pick that out. Think about things that you have had to drink. Okay? And you'll say, oh, lemonade. That's citrus, that's lemonade. You can pick that out. Okay? And I lived in Florida for about 20 years, and I can tell the difference between limeade and lemonade and a couple of others that are real close because I've had that much experience. Everybody has a different experience. We have a different experience because of our genetics. We have a different experience because of our taste buds, our saliva glands, the back of our throat, our nose, and the place where our nose and the back of our throat come together is another one. Okay? So you should see a napkin with the number 1 on it. Grab a spoon, have a taste. Tell me what you think this is. It's have as much as you want out in classes, but these classes will be washed out again. Now, I want someone at that table to pick up that glass and now smell it. Don't say what you smell, pass it to someone else, let them look at it, let them smell it. Because that's always a part of a tasting experience, whatever kind of tasting you would go to, is the smell. How many times have you, when you were a kid, you went home and you opened the back door after school and you could smell chocolate chip cookies and you knew what you were going to get, right? Or fresh bread, or something else maybe that was cooking. And it set you up to taste that. So what do you think is in cup number 1? And yes, please have as much as you want. Like I said, these glasses will be washed out and this honey will go. Who's got a guess on number 1?
I vote sourwood.
Nope,
Wildflower.
nope. Smell it. Hold it in your hands. Cup that glass. Warm that honey up.
Well, the first thing my thought of was.
You're closest, but you're not there yet. Would anybody think it's citrusy or floral? Okay, what's the floral smell? The floral taste to it? Not quite.
Well, it is an orchids.
Nope, 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 and I have made rose, I use a lot of honey. That is orange blossom, and I believe it's from Florida. Okay, so, taste it again. And now that I've told you it's orange blossom, see if you can taste it. Because what I did there is I just set you up to expect that taste.
Yeah.
You get the citrusy, you get the orange blossom. Yes, I am. And who else does that? Manufacturer? Everybody.
Did you get it? So.
All right. Now, if I had tasted that and I wanted to figure out what it was, I would have came over here, I would have said it's fruity.
That's not, yeah.
I would have said citrus. And I would have said orange. Now, take a drink of water, kind of cleanse your palate. And then taste number 2. Kind of warm number 2 in your hands, warm the glass a little bit. Smell it.
2 will taste your stuff. You can taste and smell.
Now you smell it, you can.
And I will tell you that this is a honey from Germany.
This is more.
I will tell you this is from Germany. And this is a tree. Number 2.
Germany.
Yes.
And like I said, take a good spoonful, hold it in your mouth, let your mouth warm it. Let it kind of slide down the back of your throat. Anybody will make some guesses? It's from Germany. And it's a tree, and we have these trees in the United States, and I'm trying to think what we call them, who said that? Who said linden? Bingo.
We call them basswood.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
it's a familiar flavor.
So that would be under number
Yeah. We share a lot of things. We share a lot of flavors and things with Europe because why? They come over here and they gave us a lot of these. Okay. So are you ready to move on to number 3? Hold it in your hands, warm it up, smell it.
You don't have a 3 either.
Yeah, we don't have a.
We'll pass it your way. We will pass it your way. You got plenty.
Okay, if I told you this one is from Australia, who can guess it? I do have eucalyptus up here. If after the class you want to taste.
Academia?
I do have macadamia, but this is not macadamia. This is from Australia.
Oh, yes.
Nope.
My favorite place to go.
It's a bush. Starts with an M. They make there's more of this sold than the bees actually make. Manuka. And I want you to know that, oh, wait a minute, I told you the wrong one. Number 4 is Manuka. I've got my jars in the wrong place. Taste number 4. I do have some more ready. This is the Manuka. I told you the wrong one.
But we're on 3.
What was it?
We're doing.
We're 3, it's number 3.
All right, let me taste 3. Let me see if I can figure out how I screwed it up.
It's very watery.
Oh, it is. Well,
3 or 4.
That was kind of.
No, it's 3.
And then you'll notice the color. Oh, I know.
All right, can we get 3 back in that? Then we could have medical.
Stray on number 3. I'm so sorry. Number 3 is
I realized there'd be a bit of a minute.
is heather. It's an oddball. It's unusual to see. Heather. Okay. Did everybody get a chance to taste number 4, the dark one?
No, here's number 4.
Taste number 4, that's Manuka. 4. And look at all these colors. Does anybody know what a jack scale is? Where's May? Is May in here? What's the jack scale?
5.
Way to be able to know for sure what your color of your honey is. If you're gonna enter it into a contest, for example, the state fair, they have various categories, so away from white to black honey, go anywhere from in between. White is almost like clear water, and if you actually put it on jack scale, you put it and you put it right next to the color sample that comes in the kit. And you can tell exactly what shade your honey is, and so when you enter it, you know if you are in the right, you know.
And why is it important to know your color in a honey?
Yes, because you got meeting and they have to know where they fit for something.
All right, so we've tasted linden, we've tasted Manuka. Number 3 was heather. Okay. I want to think off the top of my head that may have come somewhere in Europe, I don't remember where. We have some other, could have been Kaiserslautern, I used to live outside of Kaiserslautern. On some tables, I have a number 5. Okay? And this one we're gonna have to pass around. So take a smell, take a test, take a taste. And then we're going to do some guessing.
Well, is this like?
Jack, fail. Hold it. You can give it a lot.
Yeah, that's just it.
There's, yes, warm it up, because have you ever noticed how when you eat hot pizza and cold pizza, what's the difference? And I like my pizza hot better than I like my pizza the next one cold. So, warm the glasses. Smell it. Use your eyes. Now, I'm gonna ask you a question. What is the difference between all of these honeys, the feel in your mouth? Have they felt different? Have you thought about it? Has any of them been really smooth? Have some just kind of gotten down in your saliva glands? Have some hit the back of your mouth? What have you noticed? A feel?
The amount of consultation, I guess.
That's something, yeah, yep. That's something the beekeepers notice.
The viscosity of the honey. That's not the word. He's on the
No, this is not infused. When I buy honey, I usually buy it from either Europe or someplace I know that tests their honey. America does not test their honey, okay? Europe does.
Testing it for.
It's certified,
Adulteration.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
If it's like rapeseed honey, that's just what you tasted was rape. Okay? They certify that it's a percentage of it is rape seed. Okay? Here in the States, I could say, yeah, I think that's buckwheat. Yeah, that looks like buckwheat. No, no. The bees went out, collected rapeseed. What is another name for rapeseed? Canola oil. So it was canola that the farmer was growing, and the bees were on the canola. And this is the flavor they picked up. Yes, notice he's twirling the glass here. Have you noticed that some of them are not moving? You like that one, did you? Swirl a glass, doesn't matter which glass. They move differently. Depends on what the bees have put in it. That honey will move differently. And when you collect honey out of your hive, have you ever noticed that some of it runs faster and some of it runs slower and some of it is just there? Some of that is moisture. But some of it is what the bees have been into. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Okay. Now, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Am I correct? Okay. Now, this one is not what you want. Okay? I picked up this jar somewhere in North Carolina. That's how I was in North Carolina. And close. And I will show you the jar that came out of, and it says pure honey sourwood. Now, how do you know sourwood honey? Who knows anybody knows sourwood honey? I know sourwood honey because I opened the jar and I will do, oh yeah, that's sourwood. I can smell that. Are there any sourwood trees in the area? Anybody there? Where?
Yeah, like they're strings.
The side leaves too, like, they're almost like fern.
Okay.
And the underside of the leaf itself is spiky.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And they do, what is it, March, April? Did I get the right time?
Warmer than that.
Yeah, June, July.
Okay. I just know what sourwood tree and I know it blew through it.
Yeah,
So-
it depends on where it is.
So
Whether it gets sun or no.
I would suggest that you buddy up with somebody that knows a sourwood tree when it's blooming and go out and smell it. When you know the smell, you'll be able to open up a jar of sourwood honey and you'll say, oh, yeah, this is what it is. You'll say, what's that? Okay? Because when I bought this jar, I did not have great expectations for it, to be honest. Sourwood honey, I think, is going for about $30 a pound now, am I right? Somewhere in that area. It's not cheap. Sourwood honey has also won more awards internationally for taste than any other honey.
We do sell more of that than we produce.
Thank you. Yes, we do. It's another one of those honeys, like Manuka and some others, that a lot of things will say sourwood, a lot of things will say Manuka, and it's not that. Okay? So, do not trust the label unless you smell it, hopefully taste it, unless it has come from, I would say, Europe, where they certify. Okay. We're going to do this one. Take a smell, warm it up, cup it around your hands, warm up the cups. Now, this one could be infused, but I know it's not. Because I know the bees were on this. And sometimes when the bees are on a crop, they will pick up a lot of it. And sometimes they won't. Because I've had cotton honey, and I could taste cotton as soon as I had a spoonful of it. Okay? Other ones, it's kind of like, yeah, it's clear, it's white, it could be cotton, it could be something else. Yeah, that's the thing. So,
That's big.
try and figure out what your bees have been on. Where have they been? What's in your area? Okay? Because the second one that's going around, has anybody noticed anything about the smell of this one? And that's a good way to describe something. Do you smell anything in the one that's going around? Oh, okay. Nope. Bees do not work tomatoes. Who knew that? Who knew that bees do not work tomatoes? How are tomatoes pollinated?
Bumblebees. Sonication. Bumblebees.
Some bumblebees, wind, other things, but it's not honeybees. Flowers too deep. That's it. So when you look at things around you, look at the flowers, look at the crops, and say, can the bee work this? Did she get her tongue in this? She figured out how to work cotton. Why can she work cotton?
Because the nectaries are not in the flower.
Bingo. That's it. There's extra places that she can hit, except, and she doesn't, I don't think she hits the flower, to be honest. So, anybody figured out the last one that's going around? Have you smelt it? I'm gonna tell you that it's floral. And I'm gonna tell you that I do infuse this. I infuse about 100 different flavors. This one is lavender. You can smell lavender. I think it's down here on the end. If the glass is getting empty, I can fill it more in. Yes, and the small wheel is going around. You can look at it, you can pull it up at Berkeley.
We're not smelling the effects, taste.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Smell it.
Yeah.
You say it smells floral, you say it smells citrusy. You say it smells probation. He says, I don't know. That was being very close. Yes, it would.
Maybe a sense of or flavor of product.
You've got so many spoons. You got some spoons? Try that one. All right. Tell me, here. So you said it tasted woodsy, nutty, herbaceous maybe. I'm looking to see if this was on here. And I don't think it is, but okay, so you would start with woodsy, where would you go from there? If they're woody. So does it taste resiny? So does it taste burnt?
Like you said.
Maybe more herbaceous. Okay, so fresh and dry.
Behind, so it's not like you didn't want that.
I smelled that.
And
Yeah,
which one
that's,
is?
I was.
There's
There's no way it smells.
And I'll take it.
Yeah,
It's not.
It tastes really great.
Oh, it's good. It's just the smell. It's like smell exactly like you want.
Smell.
You know what tea tree is? You smell tea tree oil? That's what it is.
Huh.
That's tea tree.
Cool.
And that's how exactly work this? Anything else you want to figure out? So. The one that's going around now. You want to tell them what you think about it?
Yeah.
I think it needs to get out that label. It needs to get out. Okay, what did you like about it? Yes. Yes, tea tree has that kind of woodsy, it's not a burnt taste. It's not quite a mint or menthol taste, but it does carry that because tea tree is very antiseptic. If you have toe fungus, put tea tree on. Okay? Yes. Yes. That's tea tree. Okay? It has a different taste to it. Okay?
That's good.
All right, let's see. Another one that I have is. Start it down the side. Now, notice the color on this one. It's a pretty gold color, isn't it? Yep, warm it, smell it. And I'm trying to remember where this one comes from. Yes, I have unit dark. Oh, yeah, this one comes from Germany too. A lot of these honeys come from Germany and from Italy. I've had one from England, and I was trying to remember what it was. France turns out so. What did you think it tasted like? What did it smell like? Okay. And different people taste different things. Okay. You taste something?
Couldn't tell you what, but yes.
Okay. Is it fruity? Is it floral? And like I said, please
Like a
help
family
yourself
ice cream.
because I'm going to wash these glasses out. Because if I tell you the name of it, it won't help you. This is acacia. And the bees have been on the acacia flowers. Is how they pick this one up. They do hit the flowers on acacia. So do you taste? What do you taste? Fruity, floral?
Yes, is that?
Some, yes, earthy is one of them. So if you were to do this one, earthy, right there's earthy. Does that make you think of that?
Yes.
Okay, all right, all right, all right. I'll continue to stir you on around. This is a smaller wheel like a big wheel. But acacia usually is a light floral. Some people kind of say citrusy, some people kind of say fruity. It all depends on which, you know, every batch of honey tastes different. Okay. So that is acacia. It's right there, I think, coming this way, yes. Yes. So. All right, this is an oddball one. Where have I not started? Where do I need to start in the glass? Where have I not started the glass? Okay. All right. All right, look at this one. This is a dark one. And I want to think this one came out, this one may have came out of Mexico or Guatemala, someplace like that. So you're going to think of a fruit. And this one's dark. I never expected this one to be dark, because we all have preconceived notions. You know. When you think of cotton honey, you think of white cotton. The honey is pretty clear, pretty white, okay? Any idea what it is? That's okay. You can get another helping. If it grows in Mexico, and I know this grows in Mexico. Nope. What, somebody had an idea? Avocado. How did you get avocado?
Avocados from Mexico, yeah.
That is avocado honey. And I never would have thought that bees hit avocado, but they do. They hit avocado in usually, I don't know if avocado grows in Mexico. That's a good question.
Have you ever had almond honey?
There is almond honey.
Say it's a pollinating plant that keeps your colonies over in California, where the almonds pollinate.
Because a lot of those hives in the spring go to California. They go to California. Sometimes they'll do, anybody know what the bee trail is?
No.
Okay, the bee trail is, a lot of the beekeepers will start in California, okay? That's their first hit. If they're going up the West Coast, they will go on up, and sometimes they'll hit cherry trees, apple trees, whatever is coming. They have it sequenced so they can move those bees, and then most of those bees are going to end up in North and South Dakota and finish up the summer on clover. Now, the big producers, they just produce honey. They don't care if it tastes like almonds or eucalyptus or avocados or whatever. They're just producing honey. They're in it for the pollen stuff. Here on the East Coast, the bee trail is mainly Florida for oranges, lemons and citrus and things like that. Then they work their way up the coast and they work, I know they hit the apples as they go up, and I think they hit peaches. That's what I was thinking of. They get citrus, peaches, apples, and then they work their way up the coast. And most of those will end up in blueberries. That's right. So they have a set scheme of things that they're doing. Okay? They don't do anything frivolous, trust me. Have you ever seen a semi that's turned over of bees? It's fun, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yeah. So yeah, the commercial boys, they're in it for the pollination business and for the bucks.
They had one in, was it Hendersonville County just a couple weeks ago?
There was one, what was it, last spring, somewhere along the interstate.
95 lost one.
And I remember one, and this has been a couple of years ago, that he hired somebody to drive the semi. And this guy was gonna take a shortcut coming through the country to see his girlfriend. I don't know if he made a girlfriend, but he's found new homes. Okay, this last one.
Where'd the avocado go?
Avocado, if you need more in the glass, I can put some more in the glass.
Got pasted off over here.
I have the jars up here, I can put some more in the glass. So has there been one that you liked, one that stood out, one that said, I want more of that? Or has there been one that you said, nah, I don't want to do that again? Here.
I guess we were writing down notes.
Yeah, this is just about done. Yeah, it's got the avocado. Let me
Maybe,
jar.
maybe, we have the heavier ones.
All right. So often you need to finish the jar out. Now, this one, you know how we say that our honey is what? What do we call most of our honey? Wildflower. Okay? And that covers. Thank you. Whoever said that. Okay? All right. This is what the Germans call it. They call it forest honey. Like we say wildflower honey, they call it forest honey. Because there's a lot of forests. Has anybody ever been in Germany? Been in Germany? Yeah. There's trees everywhere, isn't there? Yeah. So a lot of them will put their hives out in the forest and whatever the bees hit. That's what it is. And if you run out of that, I have some more of that. So, which honey has struck you as unusual?
Avocado was pretty.
And you got that one right off. That one was different.
I'm not even sure if I like the manuka or not.
No, it's like medicinal. Sour.
It was not sourwood. I don't know what that was, but that was not sourwood. Like I said, find somebody who knows what sourwood trees are like. And when they're blooming, say, hey, show me that sourwood tree. I want to smell it. It has a peculiar smell. It's not unpleasant, but it is peculiar. Okay? And once you really stand there for a few minutes and smell it, you'll be able to pick out true sourwood honey just by the smell. Like I said, this is forest. Kind of like our wildflower. I do have a few more honeys if you want to taste some more. I got a knot over here, got a couple of knots there. Okay. I want to set the jar. Got to clean the jar up, that's good enough. This is eucalyptus. Okay, and I'm going to send the lid to this. As you'll notice in this jar, it's trying to crystallize. Some honeys crystallize faster than others. What's the fastest crystallizing honey that you know? Cotton will crystallize pretty fast. Canola will. That was right? That was a wildflower. That's right. That's right. And it all depends kind of on the honey, kind of on the bees. Did you get something in your honey? Did it get cold? Did it get warm? Things happen to us. Trust me. Things happen to them. Things happen to mine a lot. What is the perfect conditions for your perfect fleas? Okay. I'm a baker.
You got the forest thing.
Baking things in for bakers. As far as room temperature. Baking. 75 degrees is optimum humidity level. And humidity matters. This is when you're making, okay, because you don't want it hot, and the butter doesn't work. You don't want it cold, and then something else happens, okay? But honeys like to be about 75. It prefers a dark place, back in the cabinet, but the cabinet can get hot. So find a place at about 75 all the time, not on top of the refrigerator, okay? And dark. And take it out and eat it. Eat it up. Okay? Because I'm gonna send around this one, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I bought this a couple of years ago. And it was whipped once upon a time. Trust me. Okay? But this is tart cherry vanilla sourwood cream honey. Okay? And yes, I showed up for this. This is quite, is this before COVID? Maybe it did happen.
Distinctive.
But yes, and the name is still on it. This is Honeybee Bliss in Henderson. And you do know, you know how to label your honey. I know you. Grab that food. I know you have to know how to label your honey, yes? How do you label your honey?
I think this would be the biggest word on the jar.
And what else?
Have the weight, ounces. Phone number.
Identifying information. Here.
It's nutrition label. He's probably like 32 ounces.
Did you taste it?
The same thing you can do with shellfish.
That's right.
The plants came out of.
That's right. That's right. You want to put much on there is, so somebody finds you. Yeah, the cherry freeze. I don't get so much sourwood out of this. Okay. And yes, once upon a time it was whipped. Guilty of not putting it where it belonged in the cabinet. Cabinet probably got hot. Yeah. So we tried this one, that one.
I definitely tasted cherry.
Yeah, she put.
Sour cherry.
It was a lady that was selling it. And, yeah. Did you get the vanilla? Okay. Now, do you know that you can infuse honey? Do you know what infused honey means? Basically, that's pretty much. Did you hear what she said? Tell them again, big voice.
Whatever you want to use, lavender, or whatever, cinnamon, anything else, put it in your honey, let it sit, just shake it up, keep tasting until it gets to the desired taste you want, then strain everything out of it and enjoy it.
Same as making meat.
Yes.
That's
Very
what
good.
I need.
Very close.
How do you use the bourbon?
What taste it?
Bourbon.
Taste it.
Put it in the bourbon burn.
Yeah.
It's nice to be home. I might not. Okay. So, I have some infused honey that I have infused, because I infused about 100 flavors that I sell at the farmer's market in Wayne County. I have bourbon barrel, people live with it, you can pass it around. I have garlic, but I would suggest that you take garlic glass. I have a Conklin. I have a very nice lime,
That's really good.
and I have what's called golden. Do I have any tea drinkers in here? You know what golden milk tea is?
Yeah.
Okay, so golden milk tea is ginger, turmeric, cinnamon with a touch of black pepper, because it's very anti-inflammatory. I sell. This is what I call golden, after the golden milk tea. I will start that around too. You want to start it, maybe go down that way with it?
So this was the.
Jerry.
Okay, I have, this one's not too hot. I have about 5 different hot ones. That one is a low, slow, not too hot. And this one is hot. Taste them.
How you guys doing with the pink spoon?
Just don't dip it in the jar. Plain spoon. And yes, these have more smell to them. If you smell the ones that I use, I put a lot of flavor in it because people want flavor.
It's like a band merch.
You guys do this one.
How did you say?
Very well.
Good price point?
Yes.
More than your honey?
Yes, sir. Is the lid still with it? Is the lid?
No.
The lid?
Yeah.
Golden, yes. That's the ginger, turmeric, cinnamon, and a little bit of black pepper. So go out and try some golden weed. You don't have to have the rules, but that's the way it's what's Indian pepper. Garlic, anybody have garlic? Taste that last.
It's got more spice than I technically more than I expected.
And I sell a lot of sour ones. I sell one that's more head that tastes like something that can't juice. I sell one that tastes like a fireball.
That's down the line. No, that's not
So does anybody have any questions about honey? You got questions? Okay. Or about infusing or what I do? Oh, yeah. I have to. I was doing it, guess I were going. And it So. I use different ones. The one that starts with an A. And it's hot.
I didn't think that was hot.
No, it's not very hot.
You guys go for the garden? Yeah.
Let's start. Say the garlic black, right?
Yes. If you like garlic,
It's very good.
and I can sell it like.
You gotta give it a shot. We haven't tried
So did you learn something? Yeah, and I'll have beekeepers come to me and say, can you tell me what this is? Because I have a jar of chalk up here on the counter. The we think is about half buckwheat, maybe less. And you can taste that. Yes, sir.
Devin, you can, what's the next, what do we gotta do next? I have no idea.
Before I go straight it out. It's a honey and cake like this.
I like all of that's a sweet. Okay, so people are not. And as a flavor, right? It's always going to be.
Very nice.
Oh, I wanna make a sweet watermelon lime.
Yeah. Or it's thank you very much.
Oh, Bill Lawrence.
Yeah. It still smells like I know that. It's like.
A lot of other. Oh, that's.
No, my wife, she said ever since, she can tell you. She can tell you how bad every yesterday. And that's why it's like, if I would have known this, I would have come out. This would have been perfect. Yeah.
And I will make sure. I think stuff. Other parts of the stuff. Spice. Something else we did, I haven't remember, but for come on, yeah. You know where yeah, where the hospital is.
I haven't seen it on that, but.
Yeah.
I can look up. Yeah, and that's the only thing that's about 4 or 5 years ago. That really is.
Yeah. I had to work for that. That's good. Oh, that's your dirties?
But I honestly thought that we know interesting about it. But honestly, I mean, this is getting even. I came in third time